easily the coolest and most immersive way to experience the horror genre. Every step you take, every decision you make is determined by no other than you. But what if we were in these games? Would we survive? Well, that's exactly what we'll be doing today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'll be going over even more horror games I could easily survive. And as usual, say it with me now, I'll be giving you guys my strategy, my game plan, my thought process, and obviously, some of the ones that I can't.
There's no way anyone is surviving Outlast. I played Outlast. Jeez, when did I play Outlast? Let's see, it's 2026. I think I played Outlast. Like, when did Outlast come out? Yeah, I played around 2015. I would say. Yeah,
I'm
you're not
starting with
surviving
a bit
this.
of a tricky one. Outlast. We play as this journalist investigating an abandoned asylum after hearing word of some inhumane experiments happening there. Why would you go there? And upon arriving there,
I mean, to be fair, your best bet survival is literally just getting back in your car and leaving. Like, that's what I would do, personally. Just say, yep, nope, this place is creepy. I'm out.
it was worse than we could have imagined. These
Oh,
experiments cause these patients to become variants, pretty much these mutated,
ugh.
violent monster things.
I
And after
forgot what some of
realizing
these
how
things
dangerous
look
this
like.
probably is, you try to find a way out the asylum. Boom, that's the setup we're dealing with. Now, this one is a very difficult one to start off with. I was 11 when this game came out, and all I remember is I refused to play it because it was so scary. I knew it was bad when I couldn't
Yeah.
even watch the Rad Brad play it. Not only are we trapped in a loony bin that's dark, has small corridors, and probably smells crazy, but we also have to deal with the variants. And while most of them are just crazy humans with no pain tolerance, there is one we really gotta look out for. Chris Walker, a mutated 6'9",
Oh,
300-pound plus monster. To put it in perspective,
I
that means we're
remember
dealing
him
with
now.
someone the same height as LeBron James and around, I don't know, half the weight of Rod Wave. This is a scary,
Bruh.
formidable opponent. And might I add, he has experience. This dude isn't like Springtrap just murking children for no reason. This dude murks grown men for no reason. He has bodies. And me, I'm just an investigative journalist with nothing but passion, a Canon camera, and a pair of AA batteries. What am I gonna do?
Yup.
And I sat on this one for a long time. I'm probably getting cooked, I won't lie. This one just ain't even fair, bruh. In the wise words of Kendrick, it ain't 20v1, it's a 1v20. It's just me by myself versus
Yo.
all these variants in this dirty, rundown asylum. Remove Chris Walker from the situation, and I might die 30 minutes in. If I step in there, I'm literally finished. Like, yeah, I know I'm the fastest to ever do it. Ka-chow. But a crammed space like this is not good for me. If it was me that got the anonymous tip about the experiments they were doing here, I wouldn't have even showed up.
Fears to
For those of
Fathom.
you who don't know this one,
I like Fears to Fathom. Because it's true stories. Like, all true stories. I mean, some of them might be fake. I mean, like, Iron Bark Lookout, like, that one was definitely extremely exaggerated on how it was. But it's still, like, creepy, though, knowing that, like, that stuff can actually happen.
Fears to
Wonder which one
Fathom
it's
is a
going to talk about.
psychological horror game series where us, the main character, play through super duper scary and realistic scenarios. Isolation, home invasion, some stalking. On occasion, don't hype me out, don't hype me out. While it sounds like it's whatevs on paper, the atmosphere of these games will change your mind fast. And not only is the atmosphere
Oh, is that
scary,
the
but
Carson
even
House
the
one?
NPCs are scary. Like these dudes are chopped. And to make things even scarier, every episode of this game is based on a real life event. Like, y'all know how the movies
Yeah.
be having based on a true story in the beginning or end? Yeah, that's this game. Based on a true
Flashback.
story. Every single one of them. There's a lot of episodes to pick from in this one, so I'm gonna just
5,
go with
yeah.
the one that's scariest to me. Fears to Fathom, episode 3. Carson House. And this one we
Yeah.
played as this 18-year-old named Noah back in 2009. Golly, 2009? Some of y'all didn't even exist. We were tasked to look after someone's crib for a weekend for a whopping $100. You know, doing some grocery shopping, fixing the computer, taking a piss, feeding the dog. Still taking a piss? Dang, bro. But as the night goes on, weirder and weirder stuff starts happening. Random knocks on the door, strange text messages, random noises in the house, and that's when it's revealed. that someone has broken into the house. We got an intruder on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is something everyone who has ever been home alone has feared. Random person breaking into
Yeah,
your
true.
crib at a random given time. Scariest being
That would be terrifying. Like, what would you do if Goku kicked down your door? Like, I'm just saying peace. Saying take me away already.
into your crib at a random given time.
That is
Scariest being nighttime, and you being forced to 1v1 them. It's a scary thought, but it ain't nothing I can handle. To truly come up with a proper plan to
true.
beat this one, I gotta understand two things. One, who is the intruder? And two, what do they want? Throughout the course of the game, we get little hints of who it may be via text messages, flowers at our door, and other stuff. But once we get into the end game, that's when it's revealed that the home intruder is actually our psycho ex-girlfriend, Kara. I know,
Oh,
shocking. And what does she want, you
I
may
forgot
ask?
about that.
Well, of course, to get back with your boy. I don't blame her, not a surprise. But now that we know all the background, here's the plan. Since I'm more familiar with the Carson crib than
Alright.
she is, I say we use this to our advantage and do a little bit of camping, if you will. Imagine this. She walks into the crib, roaming the bottom floor looking for me. Noah, oh Noah. I'm watching her on the camera as she finishes searching the bottom floor. She makes her way upstairs and approaches the room I'm in. Noah, I know you're in there. Open up, Noah, before I... Hey, Kara? Huh? I think we should get back together. Really? Yeah, really. Here, I'll unlock the door. Come inside. Let's talk about it. All right. I just can't believe you really changed your mind that... That's an
Yeah. Just knocks her out with a baseball bat.
easy win. Only thing we really gotta look out for with her is her durability. Cause turns out the reason we broke up with Kara is cause Kara be on that meth. So I don't really know if one swing of the bat will do the trick. We might have to do 4 or 5 or maybe even 12 depending on her dosage. Don't do meth.
Oh, Resident Evil. Oh, 7, especially 7. Yeah, his edits are really good. I gotta get better with my editing. But Resident Evil 7 though, like, you're not surviving this. Oh yeah, no, he's hilarious. Like in the last video, what was it? I forget which game it was. It was right after Poppy Playtime. Oh wait, no, it was Hello Neighbor. He said that sometimes you just have to, if you see an old man about to get jumped, you just have to look away, keep walking, and pray for Gramps. Like poor Gramps, but this game, yeah, no, you're not surviving. Like, isn't it like a fact that like the first encounter you have with him, like the father, like you die? Like, I'm pretty sure that's the fact.
We all know the franchise. Resident
Poppy Playtime. I've played the first to second episode very long time ago, like when they first came out, but I don't remember anything about them. So my plan is because I have all of them. I even have chapter 5, so I want to do a marathon on it at some point when I have the chance, when I can actually, spend my whole day doing it and just play 1 through 5 all in a straight run. I feel like it would be a good stream, interactive stream, and it'd be fun. But that's when I have time, so it might be a bit.
Evil, recognizable because of its elite games and it's it's movies. The Resident Evil games have always been known for being scary. Like, I remember trying to play Resident Evil 4 on my PS2 when I was but a wee little lad. And emphasis on trying, because I could not get through that game at all. Yeah, there's been some scary Resident Evil games over the years, but Resident Evil 7, this one is hands.
I'm gonna be honest though, like I feel like the fixed cameras made Resident Evil so much more scarier. Yeah, but yeah, like the fixed cameras made it scary because obviously it's a certain camera. You have to look at it in a certain way. But to be honest, the games were going downhill until this one came out, Resident Evil 7. It introduced the first person aspect, and everybody was like, "Oh, okay, let's try it." And it added the true horror element. And then when Village came out, that brought out was also first person, so everybody was like, "Okay, yeah, this is great." But go back to public playtime. No, I believe the first game's like an hour and a half. Second game's 2 hours. Third game's around 3 hours because I'm pretty sure the third game, from what I heard, is very puzzle heavy. And then the fourth game is around 2 hours, and then the fifth game's around 2.5 hours. So it's around, let's see, hour and a half to 2 hour, 2.5 hours. That is 4 hours. That's 6 hours. Then 9 hours. So that's around like 11 or like 11.5 hour stream. That would happen.
Down the scariest. I said put your hand down. In this one we play as this guy named Ethan who ventures onto a plantation in the state of Louisiana after we received a message from our wife who had been missing for 3 years. And after entering a house on the plantation, we find our wife, but she tells us that message was not from her. And after realizing our wife is now some sort of infected zombie thing and a failed escape, we come face to face with the
Crazy.
Baker family. A regular Louisiana family turned murderous and cannibalistic after being infected. And the infection didn't just turn them violent, it also turned them into mutants, giving them super strength, the ability to regenerate, extra intelligence, and some, their very own transformation. Is that a sack? And after seeing how truly insane they are, we have to run.
Oh, that's so funny. Just, is that a sack?
Fight and find a way off the plantation. Look, I'm gonna start with this. Plantation and Louisiana in the same sentence would have been enough for me to not go over there. Combo that with the Baker family trying to eat me or make me part of their family or whatever, and I'm definitely good off that. And some of you guys might be like, but Derek, you gotta save your wife. What about your wife? What about her? Come on, buddy. It's been 3 years, bruh. It's time for me to move on and get on one of them dating sites. Is Tinder still a thing? Honestly, even if it was a month of her being gone instead of 3 years, I wouldn't go. She told me herself, do not come get her. And as the respectful husband that I am, if the missus tells me to not go get her, I ain't going. Because if I did, that's called stepping over her boundaries, fellas. Take notes, take notes. But let's say I did go. I did go to the creepy plantation mansion. What would happen then? Well, I would immediately die. Because the second we do find our wife, she turns on us because she's infected or whatever and chops off our hand. This is ridiculous. Really? 3 years of marriage and I come save you and this is how you repay me? I took you to Cheesecake Factory. And I know we get our hands stitched back on, but the mental damage is already done. Plus, I don't know how much of that green juice is really gonna help with the broken ribs she gave me earlier after throwing me into that wall. Resident Evil 7, I'm not surviving, sadly. Farthest I get is that fight with that sack lady. After that, I'm finished.
Oh, this is an interesting one. Mandy the Adventurer. I have never played any of these. I've heard they're good. Like, I think there's 2 games or 3 games, something like that. But I heard these are good. I never played them though.
Now this one may look all innocent and sweet, but hear me out. Amanda the Adventurer is about this old children's show revolving this girl named Amanda and her sidekick Willie. So think Dora, but instead of being Mexican, she's black, and instead of Boots being a monkey, he's a lame sheep. We find these VHS tapes of the show and watch a few episodes, and everything seems normal. But as we continue watching them, they start to get stranger and stranger until Amanda is straight up talking about death and threatening to turn Willie into lamb chops. And if we upset Amanda, that violence will be turned against us too. So we're dealing with some cursed tapes, ladies and gentlemen. It's sort of like The Ring. And just like The Ring, I know the perfect solution. Maybe stop watching the tapes when stuff gets weird. Really though, how many times do you guys see Amanda intimidate Willie with her evil stares or have her genuinely tweaking out when you get an answer?
That was the one thing I said about The Ring. Like, let's say your tape shows up at your door. I'm not watching a tape. Number one, I don't even have a VHS in my house. So, like, how am I going to watch it? I mean, to be fair, she could evolve to, like, be a disc or, like, a USB. But still, like, I'm not doing that, especially if it's random. Like, I'm definitely not doing this if
wrong
it's
before you decide,
in person.
yeah, maybe leave the mystery solving to the detectives. I couldn't even watch Danger Dolan for too long before getting scared, so I know from experience that creepy video stuff ain't my jam. But let's just say for funsies, I watched every tape. And we all know I'm not solving the mystery, so the tall, lanky monster version of Amanda comes after me. What then? Well,
That's
judging by the
Amanda.
physique of this thing, it doesn't look like it will be that tough to combat. Yeah, it is rocking them British veneers and some gnarly acrylics, but that pelvic bone is giving off a lot of malnourished energy. I don't know what it is. I got it weighing at most $1.80. And yeah, I know it's fast and all, but with them flimsy joints, all I gotta do is hit him with a little right to the knee, and bada boom, bada bing. That's a win for me.
You are not winning this one. It's like the concept of like how everything in this is based off of your own sins is, yeah, you're not winning it.
Now, this one may seem insanely difficult, but like I said for the last one, just hear me out. In Silent Hill 2, we follow this blonde dude named James who, after receiving a letter from his deceased wife, damn, we got a lot of
I gotta
S's
play
in this
this
video,
too.
what's going on? He goes to Silent Hill, this town engulfed in fog with monsters everywhere, creepy buildings, and blah, 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 blah. I know what y'all are here for. Y'all wanna know if I can defeat the big bad in this one. Pyramid Head. Dude with a massive pyramid on his head, holding a big sword. Super
No,
scary
you
looking
can't.
dude. Like when I saw the '06 movie, which in my opinion is alright, it's not that bad. The sound of that siren and the image of Pyramid Head were burned into my mind. But now after
Oh
looking
yeah.
back and after playing the original Silent Hill 2, this dude is not on anything. He's like those muscle heads who don't know how to fight. Just all appearance, no skill. Like, look at this gameplay. Come on, bro. You gotta keep it a bug. Is this scary to you? He can have all the menacing energy in the world, but the second he swings, he loses all of it. I could easily run away or even walk away with a dude swinging like this, but let's say it is the movie version of him, or the remake version. I haven't played it yet, but I assume he has better hands in this one. What are my chances then? Well, 100%. Because the thing about Pyramid Head is, he's not even real. He's a figment of James's imagination after feeling all that guilt for killing his wife. And if I'm in control of James's body in this situation, I don't have a shred of guilt. It wasn't my wife that got killed, so I won't be manifesting or whatever any of these monsters, this creepy environment, and most importantly, I won't be manifesting Pyramid Head. It's that easy. Come on now. Come on now.
True.
Now, if he was real. As you guys can see though, once again, I survived and maintained my record of... What is my record in these videos? Can one of y'all find that out for me? Comment down below any of the ones you guys think I was wrong or right about. And comment down below some more games you guys want.
That is